I feel like this color makes me look so pale. So she wants some Marvin Gaye. Some Luther Vandross, some little Anita. We can set this party alright. Actually, I want to listen to music, but I know I'll get copyrighted on here. I think I might put it in my headphones. Let's see. They're probably not even. I need new AirPods. Damn, my hair looks curlier today. Like I'm getting my curls back or something. Clap, clap, let it fall slow. Where are my other clips? So I just used them all apparently. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put my show on. It's too quiet in here.
Academy. What is this?
That is my card.
You're gross. Thank you. Thank you, Sophia. If we could set the party on fire.
$7,500 or more in debt.
That is my card. I went to Academy with a friend of mine, and they had some jackets on clearance when it was cold.
You couldn't have just bought them rather than
Why is there?
credit card.
What do you think's happened here?
Okay.
Do you have any insight into this card?
No, I didn't know about it till. I mean, I knew the card was there, but normally there's not a balance on it. So.
Tell her what happened.
I hit a late fee. Because I forgot I used the card.
Maybe you shouldn't use the cards, and then there's not a late fee. If you would have just bought it outright with the debit card, you wouldn't have had to worry about that.
There was no money in the debit card.
Then maybe don't spend money you don't have.
Well,
It's really simple.
I needed a jacket.
Because you didn't have any at home?
I couldn't leave work to
I
get
think you had a jacket. Did you have a jacket?
Not a work jacket.
Okay.
They were on sale.
You have a late fee.
For a jacket.
For a jacket. 2 jackets. They're nice jackets.
Why'd you need 2?
They were on sale.
Why do you
Thanks,
need
Sophia.
any more?
Thanks.
Well,
I'm rushing it because I honestly don't want to do it, but I have to.
Nothing's happening here. We're sitting at
Like,
$206.13, of which she thought was 0. You went and bought a jacket. 2 jackets. Why'd you get this card?
I've had that card for a while. I can't remember the original reason I got the card.
You told Lindsay, the producer, because you were bored and you wanted a gold card.
That was the Amex. Not
Oh,
the
that's the next card? Oh, my God. Okay. this is at 36%. This card, the card we're just talking about.
The academy.
36 for fucking percent. You're just sitting, you're not even paying. Sitting, not even paying. Well, your wife is at home trying to raise your kid and also work.
Thank you.
American Express. Is this the one you said is higher? Or what is it? So you have $2,000. $2,000.
That's
How
what I
did
had
they
to
let
do.
you get behind?
They didn't even know. I talked to the park manager. She had no idea.
Genuine question for the audience. You have to remember, these are some real people from the audience, just like you can be if you apply. But question with the feeling and empathy and everything that is whatever going through my head right now.
Skin a little hangry? Just add plant milk with Dove. Try new Dove Plant Milk Cleansing Collection.
Michael's lowest prices of the season sale is going on now. Get up to 60% off thousands of items. Shop 70% off spring stems and 60% off spring floral and decor. Score BOGO deals for free canvas and frames. And all yarn is on sale. Plus, earn rewards while you shop.
Wow, do you rescue somebody that literally kind of can't be rescued and doesn't want to rescue, and you also feel really rescued, like the kid's not trying to leave the guy, and also you're pressured to leave someone, and also help you feel like you know what have you. What's the procedure? I don't know what to do. I can't watch you in this situation, and I don't know what to do. And it's that. And I also because I'm thinking you agree with me that you don't think it's going to be. What the? It's too hard. It's really what I want to say. HEB card?
I'm getting hot.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a new thing.
That was my doing as well.
Okay. HEB. Never thought I'd write that
Hi.
down in the debt column. Okay, with a new balance of
Is it
$483.95.
How you say it?
The minimum payment of $25. It was $683.95 of
Freaking-
purchases.
Product everywhere.
When he told me about that one, I said the only way that we're gonna have that and use that is if we're literally going buying groceries and then immediately
Hi,
paying
Sloan.
off. And he said that's what we would do. And that has not happened, obviously.
Do you girls have TikTok?
Otherwise,
I
there'd be
hope
zero
my hair
balance.
turns out good. I have plans today.
Just really don't get it. The fuck is that even all
I'm
HEB?
rushing to
There's
do
a
it,
window.
but
Yeah, like buying something in a hotel lobby.
it's
What is
fine.
Murdoch
I'll
Ranch
just
and Home?
straighten the pieces
$261.
that
That's
are
not
like
HEB.
puffy, I guess.
She doesn't even know this. Again, she doesn't even know this. I'm looking at
She
her
was
reaction.
there for the Murdoch. She was
Why
with
would you
me.
put it on an HEB card?
That was the one I had in my hand.
What the fuck is that? Put another one in your hand.
I don't carry my wallet very often, so I used my
Why?
because my phone does everything for me.
Except for using a card.
It does.
That
Bye,
makes more
love
sense.
Well,
Like a
Oh,
debit
girl, my
card for
straightener
you.
is horrible. I literally posted, like, I need recommendations. You don't want to see my straightener. It's literally damaging my hair. Look. Like, I've had this for, like, 10 years. It's so bad.
All I'm saying is the amount of money you guys just spent on both. By the way, literally, if you were just putting that in the Moo app, the investing app that I use, if you put it in, I mean, it's a sound work when you put in like $10,000. If you get like a little like 16% return, it's better than you get on the advertising you get. So this is just making for free. So one day, it's okay. It's all one interesting story.
Bennington, I definitely need to try it because, thank you. I need a new straightener bad.
They're too busy to go and find these deals. But
Yeah,
they
I need to try it.
need to put their money to work. In their eyes, you've just brought them a valuable investment. And at the Multifamily Mindset, we have a whole network of investors who are eager to partner up with you and help you buy apartments. It's a beautiful thing. Number 3, we need to get paid, right? This is the fun part. Get paid up front, we need to get paid fast. So when we close this deal, when we buy an apartment deal, we get paid what's called an acquisition fee. And we get paid that up front, and that's typically
Apple Card.
That
What's
one's
up?
mine.
Is this paid off normally?
Normally it is. Last year, most of the year, it did carry a balance for plane tickets.
So carrying a balance now?
I think there's like $200 on it right now, but
Why? So it's not all him.
I pay mine off every month.
But you said there's a balance on there.
There's a balance, but it's from the past month, so it's not due yet until the end.
Oh, but you pay it off every month.
Yes.
Okay, then that doesn't have to go in the column
Okay.
then. When's the last time it wasn't paid off and interest accrued?
Probably about 6 months of last year. We bought plane tickets for.
When was the last one though? Like how long has it been paid off every month by?
Probably the past 5 or 6 months.
Okay, then
I've
I
been
won't
paying
write
it
the
off.
balance down.
Okay.
I mean, it's still this is your card.
Mhm.
You're going out to eat all the time. Whataburger, Starbucks. And then there's some other things in there. There's an urgent care and a health thing, but I mean, going out to eat and getting some Starbies.
That's not very often, I can say that.
It's not very often. It was 3 times within the month. You know, obviously we don't have the full package. Yeah, in terms of.
Aw, we are
It's done
besties,
across the
girl.
board. Just some
Trust me,
card,
I have
you know,
no
just thinking
friends,
priorities
so-
of money. Let me see if it's
We are
confirmed though.
besties.
Yeah, no interest. Good. Okay. Good. Verizon. Synchrony Verizon card. Why?
I originally got the card because it gave you money off of your bill.
Takes 2 minutes. Just, it's free. Stop overpaying. Fill this out.
Just to pay off 1,136. What the fuck are we doing? USAA. Is this his?
Hours.
We're both on it.
Who's spending? Of course. $1,567.41 with a $47 minimum monthly payment. Actually, no spending was done on this, but interest is accruing. How long does this take to pay off, guys? Just doing the monthly payment without purchases.
A long time.
3 years.
3 years? How long? What do you think?
Probably 6.
Okay, you'll be 40.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, literally almost double your age. That you. Well, no, that's not true.
Not quite. But that's crazy.
The Verizon one makes no sense anyway. I mean, I know where you guys live. You have good T-Mobile coverage.
Mm-hmm.
I would just do something like Helium for $15 a month per line. It's like I just don't understand what. Okay, it's just why pay for the name brand when you don't have to these days? Huge interest rate on there. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's still a lot to go through. What is this? What is this? Unsecured fixed rate loan? Is this a personal loan? What am I looking at?
Personal loan.
See the original one. What's the current? When did you get this? Because the current balance is basically the same. What was this personal loan for? $35,116.57.
To pay off my Amex.
Debt consolidation.
Oh, and how did that work?
It didn't.
Yeah, exactly. Without changing the behavior, which you are incapable of, which he is incapable of which you have no hope of him even doing. No, you have hope. You just don't believe he will. Then obviously this does nothing because then you just owe double the debt. You consolidate it, then you build it all the way back up. And guess what? We built it all the way back up, right? So personal loan again, $35,116.57. It's an insane balance. Basically doubles where we are that we've talked about already, if not more. 600. No, that's the interest. What's the minimum to payment?
It's like 700 and something.
772.
Yeah.
Jeez. That just eats a huge chunk from your guys' actual take-home pay. That's crazy. That is crazy. That was the Amazon card and the Amex. The
Bitch, I'm
Amazon card now is
hungry.
at $12,000 and the Amex is at $3,000.
Onions.
So we just built them all the way back up. Are you checking your phone? Is this not good? Are you not learning anything?
The minimum.
Are we not learning? Okay.
Yeah, I was wrong. It's 744.69.
Mm-hmm. 81 months remaining on this.
Yeah.
That's it.
A while. And that's
What a joke. How does this fucking continue? How does this actually continue? Like your guys' marriage, how does this continue? I don't know. What is this? It's 6%, so it's a little on the lower side. Still not good though. But it's 400. Your RV.
Yeah.
Stop. Sorry. The RV.
Yeah.
Is this the one you're behind on? Wait, so we have an RV and you have an extra thing that you're renting?
No,
No.
the RV is what I live in.
you
What
have,
was
to,
this thing you were behind on by 3 months?
you have to
The
pay
rent.
the rent
The rent on what?
at the RV
RV
park.
park.
Oh. What a joke. $44,788.63. Minimum monthly payment. These are getting disgusting now. $550.24. What the fuck are we doing, guys? What are we possibly
I'm
doing?
watching Financial Audit. Do you guys know what that show is?
There's a lot of bills.
What a bill.
Unnecessary bills. I guess.
On this? What?
No, I'm just like, all of that is just
Thanks, Mike. I tried. Huh?
Josh Harmon. I'm a musician. I'm a content creator, and I'm a sound effects
Hi.
artist.
$40,000,
I'm doing my hair.
$255.71
What are you doing?
balance on a fucking Hyundai 2023 Palisade.
What happened? Why you sound like
Palisade.
That's my car.
that? If I have some? Yeah, I have a whole bunch. Hold on, I'm gonna call you. Gosh, Sasha's calling me now too. Call her, see what she wants. Bye. Okay, let me hurry up.
Why? What do you
a new vehicle to be safe.
Oh, it's a safety thing. What, do you think 2022 is all of a sudden just a wildly dangerous year of car?
Well, the problem with the 2022 and the 2023 was they were the same price.
Well, how long do you think that was a wildly dangerous time? 2020? I don't remember that. Oh, no. We were everyone was dying in the hot days in 2019, 2018. Awesome. Maybe everyone did dramatically dangerous. Is that what you're saying? I get it, but guess what? You no longer have money. You don't have money. Look at you guys. Look at you guys. She's been in care for like I said because of what you're doing. Obviously, this isn't working. I know what you wanted, and it's gonna. Didn't she put you back on things? Is she ever able to win? Why are you still with him? You've been loving him. Why are you still with him? Because how is this gonna turn on in the end? Someone's just have to cut off with love, man. Why are you still with him? The future of him dominating everything and you not having a single say? That's the future?
No, I'm really hoping it's different.
Hoping. You've hoped for a decade.
I still have hope. Somehow.
Girl, stand the up. She's weak in the knees.
What's the interest rate on
Oh, my nose.
I think it's 5.99.
It's itchy.
I wasted thousands on expensive car insurance until I found this site. Listen up, insurance companies are quoting some of the
Oh,
best
shut
rates.
the hell
It's
up.
the worst. It's not the greatest.
Shut up.
Appreciate an asset. 5.09 on the Navy Federal.
Let's do
What
this
is the Navy Federal?
motherfucking
Whoa.
here.
Oh,
Hi,
this is the truck that
Harper.
Yeah, $1,721.
Welcome.
Minimum monthly payment of $365.68. Okay, cool.
Wait. Okay, so there's always like people on YouTube that stop into lives and say like, can you say my name? Can you say hi to me? What do you guys do with that? Is it just for fun? Or do you guys like record the people that do it? Like, what's tea? Like, this is like a trend. Wow, I look like a chicken.
And it's
I'm
actually
hungry.
worth like almost $10,000.
I'm gonna get a snack.
So cool. We're gonna have a car paid off pretty soon, and we're gonna have some equity. It's gonna be paid off in what, like 5-6 months? All right. Cool.
Ow.
Because you can't tell the full truth, why don't you tell us what's up?
I just love that truck. I
Yeah.
really
Why
do.
don't you tell us what's up in here? What's in the statement?
I didn't make any payments to it. I need to make more.
He's past due on the truck.
Bitch, I don't even got a
That's
snack.
almost paid off. Just a month.
I gotta
It's almost
freaking
paid off,
cook
though, and he's
everything I
past
want to
due.
eat. Thank you, Harper. You're so sweet. Look at my straightener. I need a new
We have money
one.
in our account that we can make those payments. I don't know why.
Damaging my hair.
I don't know how you can't make the payments. Or why you're not making the payments.
I mean, I caught up. Now.
So you're okay with because you're gonna have to with the car that you wanted her to get that you now have to pay on and all this stuff. You're gonna pay off this car pretty soon if you actually make your payments. You're okay with just driving this into the ground over the next 10 years? Nothing else?
Yeah, that was the goal when I bought the truck.
Lies.
It also pulls my camper.
Lies. Fucking lies. I have someone in my ear,
Oh yeah.
iPad, that had a conversation with you when you weren't trying to just look good because you're getting pushed back on. I know exactly what you want to do. And that is a fucking lie.
I want to buy another car.
Yeah, what do you want to buy?
A Tesla.
Okay. And guess what? You guys have conversations. She says, no, we can't afford it. And you don't give a you always win because you just do it. He's going to go get a $45,000 Tesla Model Y. He's just going to go do it. And there's nothing that can be done. And that's just in your life now. And there's nothing you can do. You're going to deal with that forever for the next, 6 decades? You're just going to let that happen. You're just gonna be okay with it.
I don't know what else to do.
I don't want to tell you to leave, but see, what the guys? What the mortgage? Okay, what's the house worth today?
Pretty much the same as what we bought it at.
265.
You owe $250,796.13. It's at a 6.625% interest rate. That's what we're just about what we're getting. Property taxes? $2,185.61 minimum monthly payment. No, yeah, that makes about sense. That interest rate. Okay. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 debts.
That's a lot.
Well done. And she has to sit and think about this, and she wants to fix it, and then you won't do anything to do it because this is a great, healthy relationship. What's up with this checking account?
Which checking account is it?
USAA, federal, USA, classic checkings, there's 941 in there.
What's the...
I don't have the numbers, we blacked them out for privacy.
It's either hers or mine.
I mean, I'm seeing like what? Yeah, gas.
This is gonna be the one that your paycheck goes into.
Going and getting some bullshit from the gas station, Rojas Kitchen, going in and getting something from the gas station, going and getting something from the gas station, Putters and Gutters, Apple Putters and Gutters, what the even is that? Going in and getting some BS Putters and Gutters, what is that?
It's a entertainment place.
You're spending like $36 every second of your life there. Going in, oh well, Target, I don't even know, for 214, who knows? Whataburger, Ranch and Home, Netflix, Apple Cash sent out $80. Minky Couture and Smoke City. Who's Smoke City? What are you getting?
A vape.
Why? Why?
Skin a little hungry? Just add plant milk.
I'm hungry.
Juicy berries blended with cream.
I'm actually hungry.
For skin that feels and looks delish. Try new Dove Plant Milk Cleansing Collection.
You found a place of complete focus. You ordered your thoughts and mastered your mind. And all the while, you were on the train home. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen.
Why accumulate all this debt, have her name on something with it, get lung cancer, die, and leave her and the baby with it? You're very good at being selfish in this entire relationship. Good job. Apple Bill, Amazon, Spotify, Patreon, Texas Roadhouse. I guarantee you our YouTube membership has 1,000,000 times more content on a weekly basis than that Patreon, by the way. We've looked. We offer the most, I guarantee it. Apple, Amazon, Apple, Onyx Maps?
Oh,
Onyx Maps? What is that?
It's a hunting app.
It's
That, I will say, was a complete accident. So it's an annual based payment
Yeah, that you can cancel.
that I canceled after it came out. I attempted to call and tell them I forgot, and they said, sorry.
Well, yeah, because you followed the contract and paid for it. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Okay. Went in, got some beer. What are you getting from the gas stations all the time?
Energy drinks and snacks.
Buy in bulk, you absolute Starbucks. Okay, so who's that? Is that both your spending or just his spending?
that's both of ours.
What are we doing? That's so much money when we're supposed to be paying off this debt. Okay, 1,457 in this checking account. What's up with this account?
That's the one that my paycheck goes into, and it's
Looks like money
for
just sent
bills.
back and forth. Yep, just bills. 2,602 into this. What is this? This is savings.
Oh, that's our joint savings account that we use to pay the mortgage out of.
So it's not savings.
No,
No.
we have another.
It's a checking account
It's
for
just a
mortgage.
separate account that we put
Right,
mortgage
so we
into.
can't count that money for anything because we know your mortgage is $2,185 on a monthly basis. Okay, what about this savings? $2,300.
That is our savings.
Yeah, started at 1,000, went up, so you put a little bit of money in there. Well, we're paying 36% interest on all the bullshit. Okay. TMRS.
It's a retirement savings.
For which one?
That's for mine.
12,000. Okay. Not bad. What about you?
I have one as well.
And?
It's at 55,000.
Not bad. Okay, at least we got that part of us going, guys. At least we have that part. Okay. Okay. Listen, I'll give to you a course career certification so we can hopefully find you a situation to make more money. And then that gives you the freedom to make a bigger life choice if you ever want to. Not that I necessarily want you guys to, I'm just saying. So, whatever you want, we will gift it. $9,000 is our income. Okay, let's start figuring out how this budget looks like. And I can give you a debt payoff strategy potentially, or how long it takes to pay off. But it all depends on the actions you actually put into it. And right now, I mean, you literally admitted at the beginning that you don't care. So, minimum monthly debt payments is $3,480.
Okay, I seriously need to hurry up because
mortgage, we have
I have to be out the house by
What about utilities altogether?
They're probably about
like
300 to 320.
We'll do 320.
420.
What about internet?
415,
120.
and it's 237, and I still need
Gas
to do my
from
makeup.
drive for both.
Hers would be different. Mine, so I have a company truck that I'm allowed to take home on weekends.
Mm-hmm.
But during the weekday, if I come home, I have to take my personal.
Yeah, so how much gas on a monthly basis?
I haven't driven my truck except today,
So-
this last month and a half.
Okay, so nothing for this. Okay, what about you?
I just need to
On a monthly
hurry up
basis, you fill up 3-4 times.
because I
It's
want to
like once
film
a
for
week.
TikTok.
Once
I
a
want
week.
to
How
take
much a
my
week?
time.
40.
Okay.
$160.
I need to
Yeah.
eat
Car
something
insurances.
though.
Oh, 372.
For both?
I think. I can
I think
check,
it's
but
370-ish.
We'll do 372.
I'm just
phone
focusing on straightening my roots right now because
265.
bill. Gotta do the fucking.
that's the
Okay,
only thing
that's
that
when
needs
it's paid
to
off.
be straightened.
Food. Baby's not on the thing anymore, right?
Yes, the baby is still.
Baby's on the tick.
Yeah,
When do they get off?
when they want.
Yeah, but when do
When
they get off usually? We're
It
16.
really depends.
It's different for everyone.
The baby's 16 months. When do you think it'll be off?
Probably 18 to 20 months. So,
She likes her nighttime snacks.
For now, we can do the food budget for 600. It'll go up when you have to start buying for her.
she eats lots of food.
She eats.
That arm booby?
Yes. So she only has. Yes. So she eats food during the day,
Listen, I've never had one. I don't know.
and nighttime snack is the only time she gets.
Okay. Don't.
Hi Jenna, thank
Unlock a new
you.
world of efficiency with Asana. Identify blockers to keep work,
Okay.
projects, and
This
goals
shit
on
is so
track.
hot right
Try
now.
for free today at asana.com.
Give him any. He doesn't deserve it. No boob for him. Okay, well, she's just getting like snacks and stuff throughout the day a little bit. Okay, well, this is 600. You could do 700. You're gonna do 750. Should be good for you guys. TP fun with the kid, with what you guys need. It's gonna be a little bit more. I'm gonna call it 300 total. We got the diapers. We got all that good stuff. It's everything you need to survive. $300. Medical health care. Anything on a monthly basis.
No.
Not really, no.
Get closer to the mic. guys.
No.
No, not that I can think of.
You have pets?
We have a
Yes, we have a
dog.
dog.
Age? Health?
He's in good health. He's 4.
Okay, get pet insurance. I'm gonna call it $40 a month. No way you guys could afford a big thing if it happened. How much for pet food on a monthly basis?
Maybe $40.
Anything else that needs to be in your budget that I've not put in your budget?
Daycare.
Oh, how much a month?
200.
That's not bad.
800.
Oh,
That's
200 a
not
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's 800 a month.
Everything in my head is weekly.
You guys have room. This is your choice. This is literally your choice to be in this debt. You need $6,866.56 on a monthly basis to survive. That means for your normal month, you have
Hi, Juliet.
$1,133.44. We'll just call it 1,000 for some wiggle room.
I need
$1,000
to eat,
left.
guys.
Okay.
I seriously need to eat. I'm doing
Now, with
good.
your higher
I'm
balance
just
on that one thing, but
hungry.
also minusing
I'm
the
pregnant, if you guys don't know,
mortgage. You
so
guys have $144,688
I have about like 10
of
more
really bad
minutes
debt.
until I
By
get
the way,
nauseous.
I don't know if you guys know this, but that's 144 months to pay off the debt.
12 years.
Oh my god.
Wow.
12 years.
Not including the home.
Not including the home, no.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. We either have to put in some overtime if that's an option to pick up even more and more and more. Do you turn overtime down?
No.
We need to start looking at increasing your income. You have a good job, you're sticking with it, and you're trying to make as much as possible. We need to start finding another job for you, or looking for a way to move up internally, which sounds hard, so maybe moving to a different place. But we need to up your income situation. If you're able to up this by $150 or 500, an extra 500 hours on a monthly basis, like, what was it, $117,000 of bad debt, something like that? I mean, that moves us down pretty substantially. It doesn't cut us in half, but it's pretty substantial. So it's pretty close, actually. It's like 2/3 the time. This is brutal.
Boy,
When something's looking over, like, well over a decade,
my
when you make
son
good
is on the way.
bankruptcy sometimes
Yeah.
can be considered an option. It's stressful, it's expensive, but this is a brutal situation. You guys can probably pay it down in 8 years. How brutal this is. Again, the free therapy sessions take advantage of that, but also I'm gonna sit you guys down with Reed. He's who we work with him for our accounting stuff, but he's also a CPA and a big finance nerd. Let's see him and get him a second opinion. We'll pay for that session for you guys.
Thank you.
And maybe there's another way out of this that's not bankruptcy or 1,000 billion jillion years. But this is just brutal. That's not honestly what I'm focusing on here. I'm focusing on the relationship, and the relationship is a joke, and I don't know how you guys are going to survive together. I'm sure you guys are both lovely people outside of the financial situation, but finances, which is one of the leading causes for divorce in this country.
I'm
I don't know how you guys are
26.
gonna make it. You have the baby right now, holding it together. A bit
Why?
more.
How old
I don't know
do
what
I
you guys are
look?
gonna do a few years from now. Good luck. And I just
Do
feel
I look
bad
old?
for you. I really do. Spending in a budget, you overspent 0 out of 10. Debt, I mean, this is horrendous. Look how long it takes to pay off. It's going to be a 1 out of 10, though. It's as low as you can get without having anything in collections or IRS debt. Emergency fund, there is a little bit there. I mean, I'd have a 1-month emergency fund or whatever it takes to cover your highest deductible saved up, and the rest starts going to the debt. I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Retirement, yeah, okay. What did you say yours was?
55.
You're 28. Yeah. If we're looking to one-time salary by the time we are 30, you're probably close to a 6 or a 7. I'll give you a 7 out of 10. Okay. Well, and then you? What? Remind me your retirement again?
I think it was like 12,000.
That's
Well, where you are,
okay.
26,
That's your
trying to get, so you're
opinion.
probably about a 7 out of 10 as well. So 7 out of 10.
I don't
Okay,
feel
real
old,
estate,
so that's
not
good.
much of an equity position, so it's not the best position, but it's okay at a 5 out of 10. You'll get there with time. Obviously, the retirement in real estate is what is going to lift
I
you
still
guys
feel
up
like
and
I'm
make you
like
look better than you really are.
21 sometimes.
It's going to be a Hammer financial score today, as you said, 3 out of
Like
10.
I have like
This
such a
is just
childlike
Guys, join us in
spirit.
the post show. We usually find out even more interesting information that I don't know, but the producers know everything about them. So we talk about it there. So join us. Thousands of hours of extra content in our Hammer Elite version. It's literally the best membership on the entire platform. We've proved it with the source that we are on. So in terms of value driven, make sure to join that. And download the Simpler Budget app. Check out Annual if you want that signed notebook. The Founders Edition will send it to you. See you guys in the post show. What are you going to spend on this stupid fishing trip?
I don't know. My grandpa wants to go. But my
Get into it.
I know I'm the problem.
You know you're the problem. She's not like screaming at you and berating.
Check this out. I'm going to show you
Team,
how
did
I
I
afforded
finish
this
this
car.
one?
Okay, you ready? All right, 108.90 is coming up, and then it'll be 100.
Wow, that's only.
I'm not gonna lie, that's the only thing I watched besides. So I just
No, but has it been good though?
I only watched that a little bit.
Oh, so
Men, they want to be bad bitches, and it just does not
Yeah.
go. It does not flow into today's society. And people
I was
are
watching
complaining about,
Financial Audit.
where's the healthy masculine? No, we've allowed this. We've allowed comparison. Men and women are different for a reason. I'm sorry.
No, I agree. I mean, but you know, I always say, because like, you know, I like me a little fruity, you know, whatever the case
And that's
may
the
be.
problem.
No, it's not. I don't mind like a fruity guy, like who looks a little, you know, whatever, a little dangly earring, a little whatever the case may be. I don't mind the visual. But at the end of the day, I like when I dated Mr. Christmas Gift, and he was really like a fucking woman. Like he acted like a girl. He really thought he was a baddie.
Yeah.
And like you can look like one all day long, but at the end of the day, I still need you to be a man, and I need you to be masculine, like whatever the case, but not in like a toxic masculinity way, because then I will not respect it.
Yeah.
I will laugh in your face and I'll think that
You'd
it's
be like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I need it needs to be a balance of emotional intellect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
men need
really.
to realize that. Well,
I
whatever,
do,
we can't say
but I don't really use my Spanish often, so it just depends on the day.
That I thought I really was like.
Sometimes it'll come out fluently, sometimes I'm like struggling.
Aggressive with it or rude with it. It was just like I want to.
Do you speak Spanish? What are you?
Oh, you want to be quiet. When men makes you want to shut up and be like, oh, okay. Right. I trust what you say. I lead.
Right.
But I follow when you lead.
Right,
I need to
exactly.
hurry
Which is
up.
very rare for me. So I was like, okay, you know.
What was it? The cue that made you want to be like, ooh, like what was the thing that
I forgot exactly what it was said, but it was basically some shit like, you know, I got this, like whatever. But it wasn't in like a bad way or anything. Like it was just like a, you know, it was just something I respected, and I was like, okay, bet, because that's the thing, like, you know, I think that a lot of guys do want us to, as women, naturally just fall into line and just naturally shut the fuck up for them and naturally let them lead. But me personally, I can't let somebody lead if they gonna lead me to hell. Like, I cannot.
If they gonna lead me down a path that ain't righteous.
Right, and I just feel like I'm so, like, and I'm not trying to say it like that in the humblest way possible. I'm pretty smart. Like, I'm pretty smart, and like, you know, I know what I need to be doing and what I don't need to be doing. And I could just tell if a motherfucker don't know what he really got going on, and I can't follow you. Like a huge red flag for me. This actually just happened not long ago. This guy was like, I was like kind of just talking to this guy. I had never met him or nothing, but like, you know, we were conversing, and he was like, yeah, like, you know, this is always a huge red flag for me, and it's such a narrative that is pushed, bro. I don't think I've ever talked about this. Maybe it's because I'm from the Bay, but when a guy is like, yeah, like, I want me and my girl to get money together. Like, I want us to have businesses together and this, that, and the third, and do all this and that and the third. Absolutely hell no. Unless we are married, the answer is no. I don't want to get money with no man. And, like, that's always a huge thing to me, because I'm like, you're not really, like, leading me. You're trying to team up with me and like be business partners.
As leverage.
That's not what I'm doing with
See,
nobody.
the fine line of what you said is I can understand marriage, but there's a legit difference in, like, I can get what somebody is saying when they be like, I want to get money together. Like, there's a difference of like supporting me to get my own money and me supporting you while you get your own money. Right. And then eventually when marriage happens, we come together with both of those dual incomes. I can understand that. But telling me like we gonna get some money, it's like, what you doing? Right.
Yeah, we ain't doing that, man. Yeah, I forgot what the man was talking about, but he was like, yeah, like, there's just probably so much we can do together. But we not doing that. This is self-made empire, baby. You ain't hopping on this motherfucking train.
You're not hopping on this train. You don't need the liability, and I don't even know it yet.
Exactly.
I think a red flag for me sometimes is when a man doesn't allow me a safe space to be, like, feminine. Or, like, not feminine, but to have emotions.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I cannot stand a fucking match my emotions ass nigga. Like, I can't stand all right, well, you know, I feel this way because you didn't. No, sometimes, honestly, it is just like,
well, I am off of this because
hormonal. Allow me to
I
be
need
in my
to
hormones. We
get
have
ready, and I'm gonna make a
estrogen,
TikTok.
You have testosterone. I probably got a little bit of both because when
Look at my nails, like, they're just so freaking cute.
That pisses me off, and it's such a major red flag because it's like
if you're not able to be calm.
Yeah, if you're not able to be calm, because it's like when I find myself having to be calm in situations, and I'm the only one being calm in these situations, it makes me feel like I'm in my masculinity. It makes me feel like, all right, because we're both fire. Right. I have to be the calm for both of us, and I'm sorry, but I don't know. I just feel like, as a woman, that I want to be the fire sometimes.
No, I'm just laughing. I'm laughing because I'm thinking about this time with my ex-boyfriend, and you know, he was hella calm. And I just remember one time I was getting so mad because I just was like,
what's new? What's tea? What's this one? Bye, see you
Why
tomorrow.
don't you own apartment buildings? Seriously, why don't you own these big apartment buildings? And I get it. You might be thinking right now, well, Tyler, my word, it's because.
But what the fuck? We want to have that fun. We don't really want to try to focus on the small things. Let's try to figure out like the happiness ahead.
Your business was lottery cards.
I was tired of the day-to-day job.
You cannot allow this man to convince you into this kind of shit.
I used to keep a tab of money that he owed me.
What did it get
Thank
up to?
you, Juliet.
2,000.
Download my new Simpler Budget app today and take control of your money once and for all.
Hi, my name's Priscilla, and I'm 26
You
years
have to
old.
sweep
My name's
after
Tony.
this.
I'm 26 years old. We live in Lutz, Florida.
And this is Financial Audit.
Thanks for coming
Hi,
over from
thank
Florida,
you.
guys. Let's start with you, Priscilla, because you're welcome. Because you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're right in
I'll
front of
see
me.
you
Let's
later.
start with you. What do you do for a living in Florida?